let's talk about what's up and coming. And I don't mean to increase everyone's anxiety, because that's one thing we definitely have a lot of. I just saw a BetterHelp commercial and they say their number one reason that people are going to therapy is anxiety. It was that way before too, but it was anxiety and depression, and now just anxiety takes number one spot. There's anxiety building for, what's going to happen when these tariffs take effect and we go into the very first voluntary recession that we've ever had. And there was a creator here, a woman creator here, that was validating that we should have anxiety about that. Ignore my eye, that's a squirrel. It's going to be here for a while. It adds to the emergency of this thing, but I wanted to say, because there was a comment from her post that got like 400,000 views. There was a comment that got 4,000 likes and so many comments under it, where a lot of women were saying, I'm planning, I'm trying to be prepared, and my husband says I'm crazy, or other people say I'm crazy, or they're just giving me problems for being prepared. And I just want to validate and say that it is okay to be prepared in any situation. We should all be prepared for any situation that comes along. You should be prepared for 3 months of living on your own without any support from anybody else. And that means having your own supply of water and your own supply of food, because sometimes it takes a long time to get help. And so you want to be as self-sufficient as you can. For me, when I moved to a cabin 20 years ago, I had to learn self-sufficiency, because in the wintertime, I was stuck there and I didn't really want to make the trek to go get groceries. So I learned how to grocery shop for a month at a time. I learned how to do things, and it takes a while. It's actually kind of fun to learn. It's really not bad if you look at it that way. It's kind of fun to learn. And then when you gain skills, like I started out a pretty terrible cook, and I am now freaking amazing. I just had scrambled quail eggs with avocado today with homemade biscuits. And that is, I think my meal probably cost me 50 cents, I'm guessing. I have a lot more quail eggs that I'm incubating, so I will always have quail eggs, which are just so decadent and wonderful. Probably my last avocado for a long time, but I'm prepared for anything that comes in advance. And literally all I need to survive is a lot of flour and butter. And I even churned my own butter for a point there. And it's a lot of fun. Don't knock it till you try it. It is one of the best anxiety reducers that there are, because you hand crank milk or cream, and you hand crank it and you hand crank it. And then after a while you get butter, your own handmade butter, and it is delicious. So that's kind of a good point on all of this. Not that I'm trying to make a recession a good point at all, but when you learn to be self-sufficient and to be able to make, 12 different things out of flour and butter, it is really pretty cool. There's a lot of fun in doing those things on your own and for yourself too. So even though there's a lot of spouses and significant others and whatever people that are not prepared, they think that we're loony bins for even doing this, it is never a bad thing to be prepared for an emergency. It's never bad to be over-prepared. When COVID hit, now 5 years ago, when COVID hit, it didn't change my life hardly at all, because I had everything I needed. It barely changed my life at all. So get to it. Get to learning this stuff. Get to doing it. Don't do it in a panic sort of way. Just do it very calmly and just, get your shit together. It's really not that bad. And there are more rewards at the end of it than there are challenges learning it. And I just really wanted to validate anybody that's feeling this way. Good luck to us all.